Hey everybody, welcome back. My gosh, hasn't it been amazing so far with all the acts, the poetry and everything that we've been hearing so far? So listen guys, stay tuned because we've got so much more for you. And you know what, I'm just so enjoying being at the Stairway Recovery Project. You know, even though this is a multi-agency partnership kind of thing that's going on, we're all coming together just for you for recovery. So stay tuned guys, you've got more to come.
Hi, I'm Jamie. Thank you for supporting Recovery Week.
Hi, I'm Simon from Dear Albert. Thanks for supporting Recovery Week.
Oh hi, I'm Jordan. Thanks for supporting Recovery Week.
If you do suffer from substance use issues, whatever you do, don't let your head tell you you're on your own. There are thousands of us already in recovery, so reach out and join us. Step out the problem and into the solution.
Hello, my name is Philippa and I work for DME Music Department based at De Montfort University here in Leicester. Earlier this year we held our Roll Call project in Leicester back in February. Roll Call is a Leicester-based band without barriers that reflects the unique identity of its members, and the band includes DMU staff and students and staff and service users from locally based recovery and homelessness support organisations from around the city. We meet 2 or 3 times a year, and when our band gets together, we spend 3 days working together, writing and playing our own music. Through a series of workshops led by our partners at Metamorphonics, band members explore creating their own music through lyric writing, improvising, and working with one another to create something truly unique. Back in February this year, our fantastic band included clients from Dear Albert, the Centre Project, and the Sound Cafe in Leicester. And after just 3 days of workshops, meeting one another, most of us for the first time, getting to know each other personally and as musicians, we performed 3 songs for friends and family and members of our community at a fantastic venue at Dear Albert. This performance was extremely special for the band. Our June project could not go ahead as planned, and so when the opportunity came up to be part of the brilliant Recovery Week with Dear Albert, we were all so excited to get Roll Call back together again. I'm thrilled to say that this week, our band members will be coming together again. However, this time, we'll be working online, which will be an exciting new challenge for all of us. We may not all be in the same room, but we will still be creating wonderful music together. I can't wait to see what we come out with this week. We're so excited to get the band going and absolutely thrilled to be part of Recovery Week. Thanks so much to Dear Albert for hosting us here. And for now, I'll leave you with a clip from our performance back on the 1st of March at Dear Albert. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Louisa and I work for Turning Point. I want to speak to you about recovery and how to fill your time up with positive activities. This will help you keep busy, combat boredom, keep you healthier, and you never know, learning a new skill might be fun. I've heard kayaking's good fun. I'll be ready for the water in no time. Or you could try a new sport. Or you could try a new sport. Hole in one. Try tennis. Out. You always try bird watching. Come and visit your local marina. Look at these boats. Why not visit your local lake? See what wildlife you can spot. I can see a swan. Not bad. Whatever you decide to do, just have fun and enjoy your local area. I absolutely love being in the outdoors. It is so good for your health and mental health, just being outdoors in the fresh air. And these are things that you can do on your own or with friends and family. So dust off those bikes and get out and about. There's many apps you can download on your phone to track your progress. Why not try a new hobby? You might not be very good at it at first, but practice makes perfect. Ta-da! My favourite activity is definitely dog walking. Whatever your favourite activity is, make sure you have fun but be safe. I look forward to hearing your recovery stories.
We are the Hinkley team. I'm one of the key workers. We work from a variety of different spokes locally and offer many different avenues for recovery, and we tailor your recovery plan to your goals. We deal with many substance misuse cases and process from taking a referral to assessment to care planning and setting your goals. Depending on your needs, we can filter your recovery journey, which can include group work and one-to-one appointments with your key worker. We can also signpost you to mutual aid group work. Many clients currently in this service would like to promote this service and have shared their positive experiences with us, and I have a few quotes from them. Here's the first. After 7 years of fighting alcoholism, I'm now 15 days sober through help from Turning Point and a 5-day detox they arranged for me. The recovery workers are fantastic and the groups have been in sight until lockdown, that is. Turning Point have helped me turn my life around and save me from losing my family, and I'm so grateful for them. The second quote. Even though it's really hard doing what you do over the phone, it has helped me so much. I can just imagine how helpful it would have been if in normal circumstance through the face-to-face work. And the final quote. I never thought there could be any other way to manage my cravings but to give in. Surfing the urge and other tips that you've given me and I've learnt from you have given the motivation to change my habit, a pattern of use.
Hi, I'm a recovery worker based at Colville, and I'm going to read to you a following quote from a client who used our services and then went to rehab. So, my experience of Turning Point is nothing but a really positive one. My life was completely out of control and I was slowly killing myself with alcohol. I can't remember how I connected with you, but I think it was Google. AA wasn't working for me because of the time I was always too drunk to get to meetings. I was so lost and desperate for help. After several phone calls and home visits, I found the strength to attend my first group with you and began to feel I was not alone anymore. I needed so much help because I couldn't sort myself out on my own, and you began to provide me with that help. I started to follow all the advice I was given for my addiction, the better of me. I remember rehab being mentioned in a meeting once and hung around afterwards to find out more. Even after several serious health scares and many detoxes, you were always there for me, either knocking on my door or calling me on the phone. I honestly believe that without the support of Turning Point throughout some of my darkest days, I would be dead now. My worker is an absolute credit to you, and I'm so grateful for everything she has done for me, particularly funding my time here at the Bridges. I'm learning so much about myself here. The work you do for addicts has really inspired me, and I decided to change my career of 30 years to seek out opportunities within the alcohol and drug services when I return home in September. I feel a genuine desire to live my life now by helping others in addiction, and I will. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.
I'm Russ. I had a 20-year heroin and crack habit. I had nothing. I was 8 stone. I was in a bad way. I was lost. I had no way out of it. It seemed like I couldn't do anything. I was surrounded by it day after day, and I got to a point where I was just sick to death of it. I was fed up. Just wanted a change. Just couldn't be doing with the life anymore and the trouble, and so I went to Turning Point, got myself a script, and I was surrounded by it. I was using it as a bit of a backup at the time. I was still surrounded by it, and then I found out about Unity House, rang them up, moved in there. I was on 8 mil methadone when I moved in. I was gradually weaning off it, and it's hard, you know. It's much easier to stay on the heroin than it is to get off it. It's easier to go and score and just carry on than it is to stare down the barrel of recovery. You've got months and months and months of weaning and, you know, getting off the methadone, and you've got to be committed, you've got to be focused, you've got to really want it. So I was fed up, moved in Unity House, started weaning off the methadone, got myself down to about 10 mil, and then went back to Turning Point, and they swapped me over to Espinal. I weaned that down, and now I'm off everything. It's hard. Like I say, it's much easier to stay in it, but in the long run, the stuff you gain in recovery. I've got friends here. When I was on the drugs, all my friends were just acquaintances, people you used with. They always wanted something in return when, you know, they did something for you. Since I've been in recovery, I've got true friends now, friends that I will stay in touch with for life. Friends that don't want anything when they help you. You know, my life's turned around now, thanks to Turning Point and Unity House. Everything's going great. Put some weight on and got some nice clothes, and I'm proud again. See my parents and they're proud of me again. When you look at them, and you know what I mean, I see people on Narber Road and begging, and I just look at them and I think, I've been there, you know what I mean, I've been there, I've done that. I'm just so glad I come out the other side. And recovery is hard, it is hard, you've got to really want it. It's a long battle, but it's so worth it. What you get out of it at the end, you get your life back, you get your respect back and your pride back, and you know, I'm so grateful for it. That's me.
Together we can find the right power to make the right choices, behave the way we know is right to achieve the goals we know that will improve our lives. Addiction need not define you. The road to recovery isn't an easy path to follow. Some sections are best travelled beside those who know the way, but recovery is possible.
Hi, my name's Drew. I've been in recovery for about 8 years now, and I now work for the Stairway Project, doing several things. I've got several roles there. I think possibly one of my most important roles is I'm a one-to-one therapeutic counsellor. I'm a Rogerian trained counsellor and a member of the BACP, which actually stands for the British Association for Counsellors and Psychotherapists. Another role I have at Dear Albert is that I run the art group, and I've run an art group for many years, and I did actually get the teacher training as well at one point, so that I was qualified to do that. So I've got the level 4 teacher training qualification that allows me to work with people in a kind of classroom setting. So that's something else that I really sort of like enjoy doing. Another thing that I'm really interested in is the sound bath. You know, you may or may not have heard of what a sound bath is. I first sort of started to get interested in it when I started going to the spiritualist church just around the corner at St James's Street. And I got there because I lost my wife about 9 years ago, and that's really what brought me into recovery as well, and all the other stuff that I've done. And I went to the church to try and get a message, you know, from my wife. You know, it sounds crazy, but you know, that's what I did. And I found myself really feeling really peaceful when I got there, and so I thought I've got to go again, and I ended up doing different groups, and I went to a group called the Shamanic Group. I didn't know nothing about shamanism at all, but I found it really interesting. It was all basically beating drums and gongs and singing bowls and stuff like that, and I found that I really gravitated towards that, and I wanted to do it myself. So over a period of years I began to amass various instruments, and I run the sound bath for the Stairway project. We normally run that every second Sunday of the month live. You know, we're hoping to do that again, so please feel free to come along and experience it live. It's a different kind of an experience. What we've got now for you is a shortened 30-minute version of the sound bath. I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, before we start the sound bath, I'm going to do a little bit of guided meditation with you. It's very important, if you've never been to a sound bath before, to get yourself really relaxed and comfortable. And that can be sitting in a chair. A lot of people like to actually lie down and just get a cushion and lie down. And if you haven't already done this, just press the pause and get your headphones out and put them on, because it really does make a big difference with the quality of the sound that you're hearing. So, once you've got yourself nice and relaxed, we're going to do a bit of a body check. So we're just going to run through our body and just check that all our muscles are relaxed. And we do this by focusing on our toes first, and just run through that, making sure that they're all nice and relaxed, all the muscles, and then working up through the feet and into the legs, just checking that the muscles are relaxed. Moving upwards to the buttocks and into the abdomen, and just focus on all the muscles. Are they relaxed? Moving into the chest, just relaxing all those muscles, then working down the arm muscles, down into the hands and the fingers, everything relaxed, nice and relaxed. Then check your shoulders, are they relaxed? It's quite important that the shoulders are relaxed. And the neck muscles, and there's quite a lot of muscles around the temples and around the lips and eyes. Just do a check, make sure that they're all nice and relaxed. And lastly, your tongue. Just make sure that that's not tense and that's just relaxed at the base of the mouth. And then we're beginning to get ready to concentrate on our breathing. You don't need to change your breathing in any way. Just focus on the breathing as it comes in. Just feel that lovely light and energy coming in on the in-breath. And just be aware of the little pause, that moment of peace before exhalation. And all the problems of the day are exhaled as we release and let go. And just repeat those breaths for a little while. And what we're doing is we're focusing ourselves and we're helping ourselves to be in the here and now. And this is where the mindfulness begins. Very soon, I'll start playing the instruments and then concentrate on the sounds. Just letting yourself go. If your thoughts come into your mind and you start to wander, just bring it back. Bring it back. Now beginning to feel really peaceful. Just letting everything go.
you.